Hey folks, Lester here. Guys, what you're looking at is something that is going to revolutionize our watering system around here and going to bring the babies a lot of much needed relief from this gosh darn heat. Now folks, this here is our pond. And what's funny about that is that there's not a drop of water in it. Well, that's not funny at all. As a matter of fact, our pigs, our ducks, our geese, all the animals we have that depend on this water are not able to get it right now. We've had this thing dug out, and until we get some good rains to fill it back up, we're in a really bad situation, having to find other ways to get our animals a way to cool off. Let me show you what we've done for them. Folks, this right here has become our watering station. This is pretty much the place where everything hangs out throughout the day, where we're having to keep these little pools filled as much as we can, which is hilarious because water doesn't stay in them long. And we have this fan over here that blows. Today though, I'm going to hook up a mister system. So not only will this fan blow nice cool air, but it's going to blow a fine mist of water across our babies as well. So you'll have to excuse the noise. Not only do I have all these geese hollering and yelling at me for invading their space, I also have an air conditioner blowing over here that's just as noisy. Alright, so it's hard when you video things that are so close, but there's nothing genius about the design of the mister. All it does is goes in front of the fan blades on the face of the fan, and it has these little zip ties that help hold it on here. Alright, so it doesn't blow. The reason it goes onto the front of the fan and not behind it is you don't want that water passing through the motor of the fan. What I'm going to do next is insert this little water, the actual water flow valve, into the end of these little outlets. I'm doing it with one hand, so it's a little bit difficult. If I didn't do this though, then the water would just shoot out, and we don't want that to happen. We want it to control. And I just dropped one. Hey, Trudy, don't eat that. Give me a moment here, folks. It's a little bit difficult with one hand. A lot of people say, Lester, just put the camera down. But folks, if I were to put the camera down, you wouldn't get your video. Think about that for a minute. A lot of folks holler and yell, say, Lester, just put that camera down. Well, obviously, there's times and places where I know I should just put the camera down, but this over here might or might not be one of them. All right, so once your fan is turned on, you can see the mister here blowing some water. I'm going to do just a few of these because those are coming out more in a bubble, but they should come out in a fine mist like this over here. Don't break it. Already Ernie is showing up and says, heck yes. Where has this been on? Where have you been all my life?
So weird.
I don't want to over tighten them though. And you see Jamie's getting soaked.
He turned off the fan.
Ernie's loving it.
Ernie's here for the party.
Well, no, but I think that's a really great picture right there. If I can move that away a little bit, you can see, folks, the fine mist. I'm using Ernie to demonstrate how that fine mist is going to cover the babies down. And so they can stand here now, get a drink of water, and have this fine mist cover them. I'm taking my phone into it. This up here, you should be able to see. I'm going to do a couple of fine adjustments here. Alright, so this is what we're looking for. As you can see, we have a fine mist coming out of one of these things. So as our babies come up to cool off in their pools, they'll be able to be cooled down as well. As I stand here facing towards it, I know it's hard for you to see, but there is a fine mist blowing on me. And this feels actually quite a bit cooler than it did before, just standing here in the heat. So we just want to say thank you to the folks that sent that. What a genius idea. I don't know how much that thing costs, but that is really, really neat. And it's going to do a whole lot to cool our babies off. Well, it may not look the fanciest. It might not be something to see at the water park. But it's our Mr. System. And guess who the first visitor to the new and improved cooling station is? None other than our pig Trudy. Oh, it feels good, right, baby? Mm-hmm.